Hey, good morning. Good morning. What's happening? Oh, man. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man. So much going on, guys. So much going on. So much just awesome. What is this? It's weird. Okay, there it is. Just got this really weird image on the Facebook page here. That was weird. But anyway, we're good. We're locked. We're loaded. We're rolling. Let's see. Posting that out there. Boom. Push notification sent out. I hope that lands quickly. Let's see. We're also going to drop the old everyone tag here. Hey, everyone. Let me know when you see that push. There it is. Boom. Push. Join us live now for some epic value. All right. Everyone tag out, push notification done. Do me a favor, drop either a push or a tag or a both. When you guys see that on your cellular devices or whatever the heck that you are watching this on right now. And let me know. We're rocking, we're rolling. I got some juice. I have some juice for you guys today. I got some juice. So if you guys have a pulse and you guys are here with me today, comment juice. Whether you're watching the replay, you're watching this live now, you're sipping some coffee, you're ready to go, comment juice down below. And I don't mean orange juice. I mean juice. I mean like juice, like energy, like excitement, like a shot in the arm. Juice. Not like drugs though. Not like juice like steroids, but juice. You know what I mean? Comment juice. Oh, coffee's good. Coffee's always good. Coffee is life, just like bacon. Bacon is life. Avocado is life. Goat cheese is life. I mean, I like all of those things, especially combined. Man, yesterday, guys, what a great day. It was a really great day to, here's the thing. I didn't really take yesterday off. I took it off from, being here in the group and going live and doing the daily live training, but I went to the golf course, golfed 18 holes with my cousin who's visiting. He has a condo down in Myrtle Beach. We got together. We went to a golf course that we never played before. Had a great time. I made over $200 in business yesterday in sales while I was golfing, which was freaking awesome. Just goes to show the power of having a automated business and all that stuff. But it was really great just to get out there, hang out with my cousin who realistically, I only really see him like twice a year. So it was really cool to get together, go golfing. And, he's down here for a couple weeks, so might even go next week. We'll see what happens. But you know what, man? Like I'm so grateful, blessed for our team, for everything that's going on, for just an overall feeling of gratitude, excitement. Everything that's happening right now is leading to something very big and fun and awesome and amazing and exciting. And I just kind of want to share that with you guys today because I was thinking of like, as usual, I was listening to Jim Rohn. Okay, I was listening to Jim Rohn this morning, and so many things. Like if you guys are not listening to personal development, now be honest. Please be 1000% straight up honest, because I got some questions for you, and I have some realizations that I want you guys to really think about here, to really think about. And this is what I was listening to today. I'm going to send out another push notification. We've got to get more people here. Okay, more people. It's weird. Sometimes you do these and it's like, we got a really good amount of people on, and then other days it's like, so it's interesting. And then we always get more people on a Zoom too. So we might end up switching to Zoom. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do certain days a week where it's Zoom. Maybe we'll do like Monday and Friday. I don't know. Just kind of thinking out loud here, which is often what I do on these live trainings here. Okay. So either way, so check this out. I was listening to Jim Rohn this morning, and my question for you is, whether it's Jim Rohn or not, like Do you, yes or no? Yes or no? Do you do some form of personal development on a daily basis? Some form of personal development. That could be journaling. That could be listening to a podcast, listening to an audio, reading a book, whatever it is, saying affirmations. I don't care. Do you do some form of personal development every single day? Comment yes or no right now. Comment yes or no right now. And I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see some of these answers. And I'm going to probably have some feedback for you based on the answers that I see. Okay? So do you do some form of personal development on a daily basis? Yes or no? Okay, put that in there. Yes or no? Be honest. Be honest. If you skip days or you think about it, you don't get around to it, just put no. Just put no. Okay? Think about it. I'm talking mental personal development. I'm not talking about like going to the gym. I'm talking about mental personal development, investing into yourself. Okay? Investing into yourself. Okay? Now, what's interesting is, I want you guys to think about this. And I heard this morning. Over time, guys, as we get going in this business, in this industry, in this niche, making money from home, building a successful business, whatever it is, over time, you're going to accrue a library. And it could be a physical library. You guys could see like right here, like I have like a library of books. And that's literally only a fraction. I actually had all of my books on my shelves here, and my wife came in and rearranged the room, and she's like, no, it's looking too cluttered, and she thinned it all out. And I literally out in the garage, I could take you out into the garage, I literally have a giant tote of all the personal development books that I have, like a tote. It's like a big, giant, clear plastic tote. Plus all of the audios that I've spent money on that I have on my, what do I have? Audible. I have in Audible, the app. I have a whole bunch of audiobooks that I've actually gone out there and purchased, right? So it's interesting because I want you guys to think about this. And this is why I asked you guys, like, do you do personal development? Are you guys doing it on a daily, consistent basis? And I heard this morning. What does your library say about you? What does your library say about you? Meaning, like, if I were to look at all my books, or I will look at, this is just some of my books. If I were to look at like some of my books right here, there's a lot of mindset, attitude, personal development stuff. There's a lot of books on the industry, the market, the niche, right? There's a lot of really, really great stuff here. So if someone didn't know me, if someone didn't know you, and they saw your library, and they saw what you did on a daily basis, like how you carried yourself, what you invested into you, what do you think? Let me know down below. What do you think your library says about you? Are you a positive, driven person? Are you someone who focuses on certain things? What does your library, or maybe even ask this a slightly different way, what does your patterns that you do each and every single day, what does that say about you? So for me, as an example, every single day I listen to personal development podcasts. Jim Rohn, Earl Nightingale, the books on audio, every single day. So if someone didn't know me and they said, hey, and they saw my library, they saw what I listened to, they saw what I read, the things that I do, my patterns, someone would be able to guess and say, hey, this is a pretty driven person. So I ask you, what does your library say about you? Put that in the comments right now. What do you think your patterns and your habits and your library says about you? Okay. Now, some of the other stuff that I was going through, and you guys got to give me 1 second here. Guys, got to give me 1 second here. Look at the running. And the only reason why I'm taking time away from you guys right now, I have someone texting me that's getting ready to join. Sales take precedence right now, especially when you're talking to someone. You get somebody on the hook right now. Yes, you. Okay, sorry about that. But again, literally got someone texting me now saying, hey, I'm ready to sign up. So gotta respond. You know what I mean? Gotta respond. Okay, so I heard a key phrase that, and we've been talking about this lately. You know, we're talking a lot about consistency. And one of the things that I specifically was listening to this morning, listening to personal development, listening to podcasts, listening to Jim Rohn. And I throw Jim Rohn out there a lot because he's kind of like, for me, he's kind of like the beacon, the go-to, the guy that I probably listen to the most consistently. Aside from Earl Nightingale, Gary Vaynerchuk, so many others, right? So many others. The list is freaking huge. But those are, you know, Jim Rohn's kind of like the starting point with all of that personal development. And, you know, Jim Rohn said specifically something this morning that, of course, as always, I hear something and, you know, I'm like, gosh, it's just so, the stuff he teaches is so stupid, simple, basic. It's so stupid, simple, basic, right? So stupid, basic, right? And he said one thing, and I want you guys to comment this down below. Success is a numbers game. That's it. Success is a numbers game. Now, I'm gonna kind of dissect that a little bit. So comment that down below. Success is a numbers game. And that is 1000% a true statement. I mean, it couldn't be any more accurate, any more true. Success is a numbers game. But I'm going to throw in a but. I'm going to throw in a however, because I want you guys to think about that. Success, yes, is a numbers game. Okay. So you can, and here's where I'm going to kind of break it off. So success is a numbers game, meaning the more numbers you have, and this is pretty basic here, maybe the more views on your content, the more engagement on your content, the more leads you generate, the more sales you get. That's basic. That's easy. Anybody can understand that. But there's also some variables in there. So in order to increase, right? Because we all know that success is a numbers game. So in order to increase your numbers, you have to be what? You have to be consistent, right? You have to be consistent. And we've been talking about this this week, spending a lot of time talking about consistency. I kind of brought it up last week, but talking more about it this week in detail, where it's like, yeah, you got to be consistent. And some are in one lane being consistent. You know, hey, Daniel, I'm doing what you say. I'm being consistent. I'm showing up every single day. I'm putting out content every single day. Okay. I'm being consistent, but you're not increasing your numbers. Okay. And then we have others that are over here being consistent in another lane. And we're both driving in the same direction. We both got the same map. We're driving towards the same destination. We're on the same team. We're driving towards the same place. Success, it's on the roadmap. It's down the road. We're driving to it, right? And then you got other people over here that are being consistent, that are increasing their numbers. So we got consistency over here. Numbers aren't increasing. Consistency over here. Numbers are increasing. So where's the difference? Where's the disconnect? What are these people doing over here where they're being consistent, but the numbers aren't increasing? They're being consistent over here and the numbers are increasing. Okay. And there is a difference. There is a difference between those two paths. Now I'm just curious, is my doodad gonna work today? I guess, yeah, okay. I guess that's not working anymore. For some reason, it doesn't work here, but it works on my Mac, but it doesn't work here. I don't know why. It used to do the little hand gestures you could do. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So here's the thing, like, and again, hearing this more from Jim Rohn, it's all about the study of what is going on around you, the study of what you're doing. That's really, so if that makes sense, if you guys just heard what I said, comment study down below, comment study, okay? So when you're talking about consistency, and obviously this is a numbers game, the goal here is to increase your numbers. And I've seen that over the years. I've experienced that over the years. And I'll even share a quick story with you guys right now. Okay. And I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole, but I'm kind of going to go down this rabbit hole. So a few weeks ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, I had some videos on Facebook. I had some videos on TikTok that all went, viral is a relative term. Viral could mean different things to different people. So I'm just going to say that I had some videos that went viral for me and my audience. Now, viral for you could be thousands of views. Viral for me might be 50,000 views, 25,000 views. Viral for, serious content creators could be millions of views. Viral is, again, it's a relative term. It means different things to different people. But I, weeks ago, had some videos that went viral, north of 100,000 views, and sales were just popping left and right. And then there were some algorithm changes on TikTok, and I know this because I read this. I saw some other people posting about this. TikTok came out and specifically said that they changed their algorithm. And a lot of the views on my videos went down. As we're talking about numbers, success is a numbers game. So obviously my sales dipped a little bit. Now, not crazy, but they dipped a little bit. And I saw this based on the algorithm changes. So if I want to increase my numbers, and this is where this gets really simple, guys. This is where I really want to simplify this for you. So we're talking about consistency. We're talking about how do you increase your numbers? How do you get more views, more engagement, more leads, more sales? I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right? So if you guys want to increase, and I'm going to give you guys some basics here, and this is what just has me like fired up and excited and just kind of living in the moment right now. Like if you guys want to learn this stuff, comment increase down below. Comment increase if you want to learn how to increase your numbers, how to increase your leads, increase your sales. And this is the beauty of how simple this business can really be. Okay? And we are phenomenal. We are phenomenally good as a human race, as a society, of overcomplicating the shit out of things, of over worrying, over dramatizing, overthinking things. But at the end of the day, it's really simple, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You don't have to overthink shit. You don't. You really don't. Even though you might think that you do, you really don't, okay? And again, I heard this morning. I've been thinking about this. I've been feeling this, and I'm trying to get you guys to feel this too. I want you guys to feel the energy that I have right now because it's a real thing. And this is what has me like super, super excited right now, because regardless of what sales are doing, regardless of what trends are doing, regardless of what the frig the algorithm even is, I don't give a shit because I know where we're going. I know where we're headed. I know what's around the corner. I know what's possible. I know what's coming because I feel that, and I've been here before. Like I've been here before, in this moment before, right before a big, huge, massive boost of energy and excitement and blitz and momentum and, people pouring onto our team. We've been here before, guys. Okay. So, and this is why I brought to you guys like earlier this week when we jumped into Zoom and we talked about, the new page, the new funnel, not funnel, but the new page, the new video that I'm working on This kind of also ties into that feeling, that energy, that excitement, and those things. But if you want to increase your numbers, it's as simple as this, okay? When I was listening to Jim Rohn this morning, he said this: if you want to be wealthy, study wealth. I mean, how friggin' simple is that? And this is why I asked you guys earlier about your library. This is all kind of coming together now. If you want to be wealthy, study wealth. Comment that down below. If I want to be wealthy, study wealth. If you want to be healthy, study health. I mean, how simple is this stuff? And I know you're like, oh my gosh, it sounds so simple. Because it is. It is friggin' simple. Don't overcomplicate your shit. Keep your life simple. If you want to be wealthy, study wealth. Study how to market online. Study how to be a better marketer. Study how to be a better human. Like, oh my gosh, hold on. Ready for this one? This one here is about happiness. You ready? Ready for this? If you want to be happy, study happy. Holy shit, Daniel. That's incredible advice because it's so simple. If you want to be happy, study happy. Study books, podcasts, people that have positive attitudes, positive mindsets, and give you ready for this? Are you ready for this? When you study this shit, and yeah, I'm swearing, who cares? Whatever. Keeping it real. When you study this stuff, when you study mindset, when you study marketing, when you study copywriting, when you study this stuff, oh wait, look it. Here's the answers to the test that we're all taking. And yeah, I'm yelling right now, but get over it. Suck it up. You have the answers to the test in your life that you need right now to get better. If you want to be happy, study happiness. If you want to be a marketer, study marketing. If you want to be a great copywriter, study copywriting. If you want to have a great attitude, great outlook, and you want to learn how to be consistent every day, study consistency. Holy shit. You have the answers to the test right in front of you. So stop with the excuses that you don't know how to do shit and go learn the stuff that you need to do. You want to increase your numbers? Here's a perfectly real life situation with me, okay? TikTok changed the algorithm, okay? TikTok changed their algorithm. They do this literally every 6 months, by the way. TikTok changed their algorithm and a lot of people's views went down, mine included. I went from averaging, about 1,000 views a video down to like 100 to 200 views a video. And this was all over TikTok a couple of weeks ago. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, they changed the algorithm. People freaking out. And then, wait for it, there's other creators that said, oh wait, this is the new algorithm. This is how you increase your views. And I went and I watched and I learned what they were doing and I studied what they were doing to increase their views. And now I can go do it because I just learned it. So instead of being pissed and coming up with the excuses, insert excuse here, and getting frustrated, you have the answers to the test are always at your fingertips, guys. These little digits right here that we all have, the answers to the test are always right in front of you. If you want to learn something, if you want to be good at something, go study it. You want to get good at the TikTok algorithm? Go study it. You want to be wealthy? Study wealth. You want to be healthy? Study health. You want to be happy? Study happiness. Okay? And this is this could not be any more true, guys, because I know this. Sometimes you guys will reach out to me. Some of you guys hit me up and they're like, I'm trying. I'm not seeing any results. This isn't happening. That's not happening. Insert result here, insert negative attitude here, insert excuse here. But my question to you is, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Are you doing the same thing over and over again, are you literally the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing each and every single day over and over again? You're over here being consistent. DK, I'm being consistent. But are you being consistent in the right way? Are you increasing on a daily basis? Are you increasing your mindset? Are you increasing your attitude? Are you increasing your skill sets? Are you learning new things? Are you studying the things that are going to make you better? Or are you just being consistent and checking the box? There is a difference. There is a difference. And you guys have the keys to the castle, the answers to the test right at your fingertips. You can learn how to become better and increase your results. Okay? You can learn this stuff and go do it. Again, if you want to. If you don't, you'll come up with an excuse and you'll say, I'm not good on camera. I'm not this. I'm not that. I can't. I won't. I could do it. I should do it. I won't do it. That's the worst. Won't is the absolute worst. Because again, it's all right here. It's all right here. You have the answers to the test. You know what you could do. You know what you should do. And sometimes you just won't. And it's not because you can't. Sometimes you won't do something, not because you can't, because you don't want to, because you are scared, because you are insecure, because you are not confident. You don't believe enough in your own abilities. But wait, it doesn't have to end there. You don't have to get to that point and be like, I know I should, I know I could, but I won't. That just comes down to confidence. That comes down to you studying whatever it is that you're trying to solve. You have the ability right now, today, right here, on May 8th, 2025, you have the ability to increase whatever it is that you want. You want to increase your sales. You want to increase your leads. You want to increase the engagement. You want to increase the engagement and the views that you're getting on your content. You can do that. You want to increase your numbers. You can do that. Success is a numbers game. Comment that again down below. Success is a numbers game. Everybody watching, you're watching the replay, it's fine. Comment down below. Success is a numbers game. So if you want to increase your numbers and you want to get better results and you want to get closer to success, you know how to increase. You know how to increase. Stay consistent, okay? But please understand this, and this is kind of the whole point of today's little soapbox rant. Stay consistent at learning and growing and doing, developing. Stay consistent at learning. Never be lazy in learning. Please, 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 please comment this down below. Don't be lazy in learning. Please put that down below. Don't be lazy in learning. Even to this day, I mean, I've been doing this for 8 years. 8 years, guys. I've been doing this 8 years. Okay? 7 years full time. I, to this day, am still getting new books, new audio podcast. I'm watching, learning, listening, new things. AI, oh my gosh, like AI is something that is like, we should all be studying. We should all be learning how to use, learning how to, new technologies, new things, new cell phones, new apps, all these other, don't be lazy in learning. Don't. It's it's never going to help you if you be lazy in learning. You will not progress forward. So if you want to increase your numbers, increase your mindset, increase your attitude, increase your output, increase your learning. It's all simple stuff, guys. All simple stuff. Okay? All simple stuff. So, lastly, I'm going to leave you with this. And I want you guys to think about this. And I was going to tie this in somewhere, and I don't know how I'm going to tie it in, so I'm just going to say it at the end. Okay? The results that you have in your life right now, okay? They're all based on the decisions that you've made up to this point. Those decisions that you make every single day, every single moment, all throughout the day, all throughout the week, all throughout the month, all throughout the years have led you to where you are right now, sitting and watching this video. You are here. You have the results that you have because of the decisions that you have made. Now, the friggin' awesome part is you have the ability to increase those results. You have the ability to make those results better. Okay? And again, I heard another really, really good line this morning. And it said this: it's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. So I want you to comment that below right now. It's not what happens to me, it's what I do about it. And I think a lot of people, like millions of people, it's more victim mentality when you think, well, I tried, I signed up, and I didn't really make any money, it's not working. That's kind of like, well, that happened to me, I tried it, it didn't work. But you got to remember there's always a second half to that phrase. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Life has a way of handing us a big pile of shit. So you could take that big old pile and you could let that pile define you. I got divorced, I got separated, I got sued, I went bankrupt, this happened, that happened, tragedy, whatever. And you could take that and you could let it define you. You can let your circumstances and excuses define you. But it is not what happens to you. Your true character, who you are and what people think about you, and maybe even what you think about yourself, is what you do about it. So, can you have gotten to a certain place in your life and say, hey, life is what it is. It is what it is. And just let that define you? Or, quite simple, can you do something about it? Can you improve your life? And the answer to that is yes. Can you learn more about marketing? Can you learn more about positivity? Yeah. Can you learn more about mindset, wealth, health, attitude, all of these things? You have the answers to the test, the keys to the castle, right at your little fingertips. And you can go either A, let your, whatever happened to you, you could let that define you. And that could be, that could be the story of your life. Or you could do something about it. And you can improve, you can increase, and you can make your life better. It all comes down to deciding that one thing that we talk about all the time. You just have to decide. Do you want it? Or do you want to let your excuses define you? Lean on them like a crutch. Yeah, it is what it is. Or do you want to get better? Do you want to improve? Do you want to increase? That's it. That's it. That's today. And I hope you got value from today. And I just wanted to kind of share some energy. I wanted to share some excitement. I wanted to share some positivity, some forward thinking, some mindset, some motivation, some inspiration for you. Anything's possible, my friend. Just decide. Decide that you want it. Decide that you're going to make it happen. Decide that you are going to increase. But no matter what it is that you're trying to do, and this is the beautiful thing, please understand this. This is your biggest takeaway right here. Please understand that whatever it is you're trying to do, you're trying to accomplish, you always have the answers as to what you need to do out there. You have the answers to the test. It doesn't have to be a mystery. If it's an algorithm thing, if it's more views, if it's generating more leads, if it's closing more sales, if it's building and growing your business, whatever it is, doesn't matter. How to increase your mindset and your attitude, things to do, all that. You have the answers to the test. So stop finding the reasons and the excuses that you can't do it, because you can. So even though you might be being consistent, maybe you need to learn more, develop more, grow more, so your consistency can help you increase. It's simple. It's simple. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Get out there. Let's go rock it. Let's go crush it. I'm excited. I'm grateful. And I love being here with you guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys live tomorrow. Later.